Going live, doing it live, doing it live, doing it live. What is up, you guys? What is up, you guys? Doing it live. Shartimus Prime, doing it live. Coronavirus pandemic in the house. No coronavirus in this house, actually. Thank God. Hope everyone's staying safe out there and everything. I will have a fully edited video going up today, so stay tuned for that. That is coming your way, and you guys are going to join me with that because we're doing some behind-the-scenes stuff. Oh, check out all the stuff I had planned for March that's not happening. I had 3 gigs, bunch of rehearsals, all kinds of stuff, but hey, you know, it's all for the greater good, right? I'm going to grab some syrup to go with my waffle because I have a waffle right here. I'm having a very late breakfast. Just woke up 10 minutes ago. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't wake up 10 minutes ago. I've been up for hours working on a video, but I was up late last night working on the video that I will be posting later today. And get my syrup going. So I just need to have a little bit of something in my stomach because I've been up for hours and I haven't eaten anything yet, which is kind of like the typical things. I'm not a really big breakfast guy. It's only since I've had kids I've actually been digging into breakfasts and stuff. So now this has turned into a MSRP. What do they call it? QSMR. Those videos suck. Right? Those videos suck. Hey, Shart. Hope you're doing well. Miss the Twitch. Hey, what's up, Tank? I missed the Twitch too. For the record, man, I haven't played games. I really haven't played any games. Like, I just have not. I would like to. I was actually really thinking about jumping back on Mortal Kombat, especially with the freaking Spawn skin and everything, or the Spawn character being up on there. But yeah, hopefully this week, you know. But I'm going to be spending more time on my videos this week, just so you guys know. I will have fully edited videos throughout the week. I will have some 4K videos as well, but I will have fully edited videos throughout the week. And yeah, so thanks to some help from Xmanny87, I was able to land the Marvel Legends Black Widow movie wave. So that whole wave, fully edited videos all week, even Spymaster. Yeah, even Spymaster. It's not going to be a very long, fully edited video, but I like how when you do the MSQR or whatever the hell they call it, the MSRP, when they eat the food, they have to like make it's a waffle. I'm eating a waffle. It's they have to like have that like look on their face like oh, didn't expect that. And then they get to the delicious part and go, oh. It's content. Hey, people eating food, people playing with toys, it all counts as content on the YouTube channel. But as soon as I'm done with this waffle, we're going to go back to the garage, and I'm going to keep working on this video. And you guys are going to hang out with me, if you choose to, while I record more clips for this review. Spoiler alert, it's a figure from the Crimson Dynamo Black Widow movie wave. So that's that. Waffle with way too much syrup on it. I've lost the crunchiness of it. Thank you very much, Legacy of Doom. Wait, I missed another one. Who was it? Ah, Nick Cage. Hi, Mr. Shart, or should I call you Mr. Prime? Ah, Mr. Prime is just fine. No. Or Shart, I don't know. Or ShartimusPrime. Shartimus Prime. There you go. Shartimus. That works. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate your contribution to the channel. And also, big thank you to the Legacy of Dragon. Do you have any plans to make a new intro? And when you say new intro, do you mean just like changing the visuals that go up with the intro and everything, or actually recording like a whole new song. I'm not going to record a whole new song. But the intro thing, I actually don't have immediate plans for that. God, I have so many things I really want to do. And one thing I'm really hoping to get done this week is actually record music for the YouTube channel. I know I'm not a good singer, but I want to sing. I want to sing these songs. I want to make these songs happen. So there's a song that I wrote well over a year ago called "Give It Ankle Pivot," and I've never recorded a video for it. I could play it maybe. I don't know. I think one of the babies are sleeping, so I can't really play it in front of you a little bit. But it's like a thrash. It's a heavy thrash song. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Notice the sign on the door. This is like I have to keep track of this is the door to the office, aka the garage, aka the SUD layer. Oh yes. Speaking of SUD, I wanted to make a SUD video talking. Expect a SUD video, SUD/coronavirus video, because we all know that SUD going out in public, talking the way he does, is not really going to be the most comfortable circumstance that you could imagine for the people surrounding him. He's not going to go in public, but he will do a video talking about coronavirus, and I think that would be a fun SUD video to make. Someone gave me the idea. I'm not going to take credit for it, but someone left a comment in a video somewhere. I read the comments, by the way. I don't read all of them, but I really consciously spend time looking through comments, reading through comments, and I've always loved YouTube being an interactive thing. So, right. So before the battery dies on the freaking laptop, because the thing doesn't really last very long. Still need a new laptop, I know. Still paying off the 4K camera, I know. But rinse that syrup off right there. Okay, let's get into the garage. And see here. Oh, wait. I need to grab my phone and my voila and my coffee. It's not good in the garage, but I still need to get work done in the garage. Charlita 1, the manager. That's oh. Welcome to my nasty garage. Welcome to my nasty garage. Welcome review station. And I have a bin of Toybiz Marvel Legends. So, all right, so let's get to it and find a figure. Hooray! It's Find a Figure Day, which is like every freaking day. Ooh, this tape needs to go here. But yeah, here's the new figures, or not new, but figures from Bill Maru, Toycanics. Bill Maru Toycanics fixing up my Marvel Legends for me. But I'm not looking for these particular figures today. I'm looking for a different Toybiz figure for a size comparison. And I need to move some stuff around. You can't even really see what I'm looking at. Get a better idea right there? Okay, yeah, there you go. Well, all right, here we go. See if it's like close up top right here. If I'm like super lucky, it'll be close to the top. It is! It's not. Ah, oh, dang it. I got confused here. Oh, no. Hold on. It's dropped. All right. Here we go. I know that's not how the song goes. Radio. Well, I got the music. I got place to go. Radio. Well, I got the music. I got place to go. All right, so there's a lot of figures in here that I would like to have on display that I do not have on display. Trust me, I know. Whatever pain you feel about seeing some of these figures, I feel it too, brother. I feel it too. But, did I find it? No, I did not. This has got to move right here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the thing is that the Hasbro figures are just inch by inch, figure by figure, eating up all of the. Oh, here we go. This is not what I was looking for, but you know, I try to get myself organized, a little bit more organized as I go. See, so I'm putting the Thor. I told you after I got it back, I was going to bin it and put it away. But I've been wanting it fixed for so long. Eventually, I am going to get a display shelf going for my Toybiz Legends, like a dedicated Toybiz Marvel Legends shelf is what's going to go on here. And trying to take care of all of them, you know, because I don't want them getting ruined or anything. So, and that should have been sealed. Why wasn't that sealed? So yeah, it's kind of a little tricky. Oh, thank you very much, Adam. Let me scroll up right here. I missed a one. Where'd it go? And I'm scrolling around looking for the. There we go. What up, my dude? Thank you so much, Adam. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everyone's doing safe and healthy. And, you know, keep an eye on your parents, because your parents are the most susceptible ones from catching hijo de puta corona, ese hijo de puta corona, que nadie gusta, nadie quiere esa corona, quiere el otro corona. Eso corona no, pero el otro corona sí, sí. Quiero como 10, deme 12 del otro corona, pero esa corona no. All right, here we go. This is what I needed for size comparison. Obviously, you now know what's up for review. Hey, I thought of a cool idea. Check this out, man. You might like this. I think this will work. Is it sturdy enough? Yes. All right, so let's get... Oh, no, that's not going to work. All right. How does this work for review, huh? Messy-ass review station. Doing one of these again. Yeah. All right. And so this video is definitely going to go up just a little bit later than I anticipated, but should still go up at a reasonable time today. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Okay. I was trying to think of how it sounds. Oh, yes. I need to do this part right here. Check this thing. This is one of those little afterthought deals. Oh, and by the way, the right open hand. By the way, the right weapon holding hand is shaped with the trigger finger sticking out right there. The figure does not come with a gun, but if you wanted to give a Taskmaster a gun, it will fit into his hand just fine. So I think that's pretty neat. I wish it came with a gun. All right. That out of the way. All right. And then size comparisons. All right. And for a size comparison, we have Taskmaster. Next to my Black Widow figure that I have up on my MCU shelf, which is a kit bash between the Infinity War Black Widow without the vest, with the Endgame Quantum Realm head sculpt on there. Yeah. And there's not a lot of comparisons I could really think of for this figure, man. I mean, I have all my Taskmasters here, but aside from that, I'm like kind of, you know, not really thinking of a whole lot of figures I could really compare Taskmaster to. Are there any particular comparisons that you guys may or may not want to see, or what do you think? What do you think? Tell me. Any particular comparisons? Shout outs. Who's begging for free shout outs over there? Whoever you are, stop begging for free shout outs, okay? It's okay to beg for money on the internet, but you can't beg for shout outs. Come on, have some self respect. All right, so let's see here. And remember, if it's 4, it's not a party. If you're ever wondering where that. By the way, this live stream is for adult collectors. This is a adult collectors show. Okay. The whole reason why I don't know if you guys know this story, but I don't do the parties unless it's actually 5 or more. And that's because when before I was getting married for my bachelor party, there was only 4 of us all together that went to the strip club. And we said that, we had a party of 4 going into this thing. And the bouncer in front of the strip club said, it's not a party if it's 4. It's only a party if it's 5. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that it wasn't officially a party until you had more than 4. So that's why I'm going via strip club rules over here. That's why. And I haven't been to a strip club since. I'm not really into that, so much. The whole thing is just kind of bad. I mean, I guess I don't judge anybody that likes to go to the strip clubs, but it's just never been a big thing of mine. I've just only occasionally gone. But I'm not tripping off anybody that likes to go a lot. I'm just saying, I'm not a bad looking dude. They should be paying me. That's what I'm talking about. They should pay me. That's what I'm getting at. So, okay. So anyway, here we go. Ooh, she got. You know what? I'm going to put the shield on the other side so that I don't have this thing knocked over. Yeah. The fun part is the behind the scenes. That's the funnest part of the YouTube videos, is the behind the scenes. This whole time you thought the fun part was just watching the videos, but really the funnest part is watching you make the video. No, it's not the funnest part, is it? I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here today. And again, I hope everyone is safe and healthy, and keep an eye out for your parents. Go grocery shopping for your parents. I just did some grocery shopping, a little bit of grocery shopping, not even that much, but for my grandfather-in-law. Charlita One and I dropped off some groceries that he needed and left them in the front of the house and everything for him to grab them and stuff. So make sure that you have groceries for your elderly relatives, because you don't want them going to the store and stuff. I mean, especially if you're in the Bay Area and everything. All right, here we go. Ooh. And for a Taskmaster comparison, we have our movie version next to the Toybiz version, and then we have the 2 Hasbro versions right over here. This one right here, oh my God, such a stellar figure. One thing I'm surprised about is that they did not go with the Udon Taskmaster design. They really did try to replicate a skull design over here for that head sculpt, and just to see the Udon Taskmaster head sculpt again, because I do think this figure looks a whole lot better with the Udon head sculpt right there. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Again, you can see while the design of this you can see while we do get that T-shaped design on this shield, it's super tiny. I mean, look at that tiny, tiny shield. Well, you guys are getting spoilers. I actually really like doing this live stream much later in the review process for me, because I'm not really spoiling that much of the review, So, yeah, man, I don't know who exactly Taskmaster is connected with. He's probably hired by Shield, but that's really it. Okay, I think I really can't think of many more size comparisons, and that's pretty much where I'm going to keep it, aside from some random size comparisons. Let's see here. I actually, I did the random size comparison thing just as a joke, and people left a lot of comments saying how much they like the random figure comparisons. I mean, I don't mind some. I never had a problem with it big time. I mean, it never kept me from watching any other reviewers. A lot of people in that Venom review got all like, "Oh, you're so butthurt. You're trying to put people down and make ruin people's lives." And I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. I was just poking fun. But it's changed my reviews because now I get to review some random ass figures or show off random ass figures in my size comparisons now, which is actually kind of fun. I don't mind it. It never really bothered me in the first place. It's just a thing I noticed that I was having fun with. But let's see here. We got might as well bring out John Wick. Bring out John Wick instead. And let's see. Here we go. Wedge. That's random. Ooh. All right. Here we go. All right. This is an extra Wedge figure that I want to customize. All kinds of customizing ideas for customizing. All right, here we go. My light is in the way. So the Pixar thing. That's what it makes me think of every time. Yeah. All right. And for some random comparisons, we have the Diamond Select Toys John Wick. We have the Luis Marvel Legends 2-pack with Ghost. We have the arcade game version of Slash from NECA Toys. And then we have the Hasbro's Wedge. Yeah. And I mean, to do that properly, I need to throw in a random ass Mezco figure, right? And then lastly, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man, or Big Time Badass Spider-Man, and I have no sketch ideas in mind at all whatsoever. So, we'll see how that goes. But here we go. I'm gonna just record the outro part. This is always weird because I have to get the camera in a weird angle so I know not to use this file. All right, here we go. All right. So again, I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you want to help out this YouTube channel. So again, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell. It really helps out the channel a lot, as well as all the help I get over here on Patreon. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. If you're interested in the bonus content and the giveaways, please check it out. If you're not in a position to do so, well, then I recommend you don't check it out. But I really like this figure over here. I had a lot of fun posing it around. I did fall into the action figure abyss, and I just went posing crazy with this figure. I just went nuts taking pictures. I just didn't want to stop. I mean, the figure comes with a lot of accessories, so it's a great time, man. I like how it looks. I have my gripes about it. The gripes are there, but it does not mean I didn't have a lot of fun with the figure. So at the price point of around $25, I'm going to give this Taskmaster figure a Sun rating of. And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please make sure to let me know in the comments section below. If you want to stay in touch with me over on social media, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace! Cool. Just a couple little hiccups in there for editing, but what are we going to do about the Big Time Badass Spider-Man? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to do for a stop motion right now. I may have to figure that out later on, but let's do some editing in the meantime. That's what I like to do. If I come at a standstill and I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? I don't know. I'm going to do, I was trying to think of one earlier, but I had nothing. So I'm going to set that aside and then move on over here. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to grab my drink. Left at the kitchen. Okay, I have returned. All right. Just knocked over my Spider-Man glass, which was empty, thankfully. All right. Let's see here. I am Sud. Someone wrote, "Here comes Sud." Someone told me that I should write a song. Oh, what is? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry, reading text messages from my mom and stuff. She's saying that, our neighbor teaches drum lessons. Oh, someone actually gave me a recommendation right here. Hey, Shart, I just wanted to say that I love your videos. Oh, thank you, Oliver. And I just want to say, keep up the great work. Stay safe. You do the same, man. Keep sharting in our faces. Someone had a big time inspired idea in there, though, about the shield. That's actually not a bad idea. Oh, I got it now. Thank you so much, man. Okay, you know what? So now I gotta go back to the review station. Thank you, dude. You inspired the idea. I'm not using the exact same joke as you, but you inspired an idea. Yeah, you inspired the idea that I'm using over here. So thank you for that. That's very cool. I appreciate it. So now I don't have to trip off thinking of, yeah. The little trick here is if you have a wider angle lens, like I have two different lenses. When you see the close up, I have to do a switch. This lens is very expensive, by the way, not cheap at all. This is a f-stop 2.850 millimeter macro. So f2.8. 50 millimeter macro. That's what I use for the close-ups. For the wider shots, I use this lens. This is a 28 to 70 millimeter f. I think this is like an f 3.5 to 5.6. So it helps with stop motion when your subjects are really close because there's a lot of reaching and pulling back and stuff like that. And I think that's what happens when you see a lot of like shadowy stuff happening in the background. That's from my hands kind of blocking the light and changing the lighting in the back. And it's very irritating for me, even though you guys may not notice it. But I also use a remote. So there's this remote right here. I used it for my old camera, but this is essential for recording. I bought this on Amazon for like 30 bucks. So not that expensive, and it works great. I love it. So there we go. And I have to set to manual because I don't want the focus to change on me as well. I'm taking all these pictures. All right, so I got my stop motion in mind. Oh, yeah, actually, I should just record this. Okay, so, and then here's Taskmaster. Next to your average scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends big time badass Spider-Man. Whoa, Taskmaster, you look pretty badass, except for, oh, what's this? Oh, you got a little tiny little shield. Oh, look out! Wow! Okay. I don't mind seeing Spidey get hit in the face with the shield, so you could probably already watch it just by hearing it, right? I have to take three. I always take 3 shots. Oh no! I used the wrong setting on my camera. Those pictures are gonna come out all weird. Hold on. See, start from the beginning. You do something wrong. You gotta redo it. No wonder it was. And then it's back on auto. All right, there we go. And the exposure's too high. See, that's why I do 3, is so I have like that buffer right there. So, and then I have to take off the setting where I have auto review because that's just taking too long. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Woo. There we go. Not a bad idea with the size matters thing, though. I just don't want it to. I can be inspired, but I can only take so much if someone throws an idea at me. I never tend to, or I try to avoid taking a full-on idea just because I feel. Oh, all right. And then I use effects or something to point at a foot as a marker right there. And then I could also interchange the hands. I'm going to go for it. Sometimes I don't like doing that because it just takes a lot of time, especially if I misplace the hands, like I may have already done. No. Let's try keeping the same spot on the review station so I don't get stuck wasting time looking for them, like kind of how I am right now. So much freaking stuff. I gotta spend some more time cleaning up what I do. This is repugnant. But I spend even more time making the videos. You guys don't care if I'm a slob. You just care if you get your free videos done. All right. No. What did I do with the other hand? I just need one hand. I had them all here except for just the one. No. Come on. Tissue paper. No. Oh, crap. This is, yeah. All right. No interchangeable hand. Going right back to the way it was. Check. Or I'll just put this one in. Yeah. You gotta do both of them or none of them. That's how it goes. You can't just like have one hand interchange into the gesture. Ugh. I don't want to move my lights around. Found it! It was under Master Spinner. All right. See, and I have that marker from the from that flame effect going. Oh, this isn't hella fun, you guys. Why are you guys walking away? There was like 160 people here, and now there's only 125. Was this isn't hella fun? This part's not that fun, you guys. Where are you going? What's the deal? This isn't hella fun. I know I'm being a smartass, but it's just not, is it? For 125. Trust me, I would have a lot more fun watching the stop motion clip than actually making it too. So I honestly don't think that's I'm being sarcastic. I like that squat. Okay, see, that's I do have fun making it. It's just not as fun as actually watching it after it's made. Oof, don't fall over, please. He's like barely balanced. And then, wow! Contact. That's okay. That's totally okay. Yeah, you gotta do your own special, your own sound effects, right? So, yeah, that'll work. Let's see. So I'm going back and watching. Good. And then if I swing all the way up, let's see, follow through with him, maybe. It's all about like the impact. I feel like for me, it's funnier when he has more. Uh, yep, that's how it happens. Mhm. Uh, and, okay, there it is. Boom. All right, now I can watch the impact and see how everything went. I like it. Wow. Yeah, some pretty good follow through. My brother majored in animation, so I get tips from my brother all the time. But that's about it as far as recording the video goes. That is it. I am done. That's a wrap. That's 7 lights, by the way. All right. Okay, 20. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for sticking through all of that. Yes, Sharta. I'm not on Instagram as Sharta though. I'm on Instagram as ShartimusPrime. I mean, it's an easy search, bro. Come on, man. Come on, it's an easy search. What? You don't know how to use the freaking internet? Yeesh. Follow us for amazing content. I'm in Philippines. Hi, Shart. Should compare Taskmaster to some Deathstroke figures. Yeah, I guess. But it's too late. It's over. We'll see Taskmaster get compared to other figures later on. So right now, I got to edit this video, and I wish... Is there a screen capture thing on here, like with the live stream? That would be freaking cool. Like if I could show what's going on in my screen, that would be really neat. Does anybody know how to do screen capture? Screen capturing? No? No? Okay. Hey, Charlie, I want to review right here. Nobody can do like me, James. Nobody can do like me. You can't do like me. Nobody can do like me. There's only one of these. And there's me, a ShartimusPrime. Yeah. Have you ever let your kids play with my juguetes, you mean? Yeah, I do. My daughters are pretty good about it. Not the littlest one, but 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old. She can play with some of them with me watching, because you gotta be careful. All right, so I actually do need to start editing, and I can't. Damn, you know, one thing that's really sad, man, is I still have the capture card, and I didn't update. It recommended the update, and the update made the capture card totally useless. I can't use the capture card, so that sucks. I started collecting back in... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hang out with you guys for 20 minutes. Like the next 20 minutes, I'm going to give you guys my undivided attention, and then I'm going to dip out of here because that would make it a solid hour-long live stream. and then I'm going to go back to editing this video. I expect this video to get posted somewhere around 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so that's that. My PO box is, it's in the description of all of my videos, but it's PO Box 384, Pacifica, California 94044. What do you think about the vintage figure line of Spider-Man? I said what I thought. In the video, I gave you guys the news, but yeah, it's questions. It's not a good question. Not a good question. I'm excited for it. Okay, I'm excited for it. Which was your first Marvel? I don't have to answer questions that I don't necessarily like. I don't like what's your favorite figure in your collection. I don't like when did you start collecting figures. I don't like those questions because I've answered them so many times, and getting those answers is so easy to do. Where you could get a unique question here at the live show, take advantage of the moment, and give me a good question, and I can answer that. Saludos from Puerto Rico, bro. Hey, I hope to be able to visit one day, man. Do you cut the sleeves off? Toy Galaxy wants to know whether or not I cut the sleeves off the shirts myself. I do. I do, and I try to make it look a little on the rugged side, but yeah, you know. I did not see Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy at all at New York Toy Fair. And that's because the last time Dan and I saw each other, he gave me this mean right hook, hit me right there, and then I gave him a left bam right there, and then he hit me with an uppercut in the chin, and then I gave him an elbow blow right to the side of the head. You guys like to expect YouTubers fighting, that we fight with each other, but we actually don't. I honestly did not see Toy Galaxy the whole time. Last time I saw him was I think last time I saw Dan was at a New York Toy Fair last year, and we got to hang out and talk a whole bunch. But like, I did not physically see him at all, like the whole show. So yeah, he says, totally missed you at Toy Fair. I knew you were there, but you ghosted me the entire time. I did not ghost you. I did not ghost you, but yeah, it was just, we physically, which is like really weird, but we just I didn't see him. I bet you didn't see me the whole time, but I just physically just did not see him the whole show. And I think we're at some of the same events. I don't know, because last time I saw you was at the Mattel last year, right? Or maybe another spot. Like, we ran into each other a couple of times last year, and for some reason we just did not see each other at all. And then this time I got to see Robo a whole bunch too. That was great. By the way, shout out and thanks to Robo for leading me on to the Elite Collector Supplies. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not in that video I posted yesterday, but I meant to, in case I didn't, because he's the one who made that connection between for me and Elite Collector Supplies. So I just want to say thanks to Robo for that while we're talking about hanging out with other YouTubers at Toy Fair. Oh yeah, and the last time I saw Robo, he grabbed a baseball bat and he hit me right upside the cheek, man. Oh, dude, it hurt so bad. And then I grabbed a samurai sword and just stuck it right into his gut and twisted like that and went sideways. Then he pulled out his pistol and shot me right in the freaking ear. I'm a lot better now, but man, and I was like, dude, you got me in the ear. He's like, well, you got me in the gut with that sword of yours, And I was like, shoot, man, but we're all good now, We only like to fight for you guys. It's Action Figure Expert. Hello. What's up? What's going on? How you doing, Shark? Hope you are safe and be careful. Same to you, bro. AFX, stay nice and healthy, man. We're all spending time. It's kind of funny how much I think for a lot of us that collect, I think we could feel that the circumstances don't really change, or for me anyway, it's not a huge change of my lifestyle but it is at the same time. Like, I have this whole music thing that I do, and I can't, and I know AFX does too, but it's like, man, 3 canceled shows. Really bums me out. I love playing music, so when I don't get to play music, I get a little restless, and it's kind of like it takes away a huge outlet and in my life. Is I really love to play music, as you can see the stuff in the background, and people aren't coming over to play with me. No shows, no jamming. That's like the highlight. Is like the highlight. The big highlight of my week is Sunday and Monday, because Sunday is punk rock day and Monday is jazz band day, and none of that. So, oh, thank you so much, Diego. Yeah, the collector documentary part 5. I will work on that after this whole Corona thing, ends. But I have a full script for it ready to go. I did actually a little bit of a script reading on the Patreon, so patrons actually know kind of what happens in the first couple minutes of the documentary, or first minute or so. So I read some of the script on over there. I do customize, young Rob. I customize once in a while. What is your favorite Anakin Skywalker head sculpt? Nancy, I have the vintage or the reissued one, and that I think is the best Anakin Skywalker head sculpt. But I think they're doing a new younger Annie, right? So not younger Annie, but shouldn't call him Annie. But a 15-year-old looking Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. I can't wait to get that. Shouldn't he have started that age, right? Or 13? I always like, because when Yoda said Luke was too old for the training, that made me feel like, okay, so Luke is like ready to go to college age, right? Like he's like 17, 18 years old. The character is. So that made me feel like the training started like around puberty and stuff, like 13. Or male puberty. Female puberty is like 10, 11. 2 daughters, man. It's going to be so hard. It's going to be so freaking hard. But anyway, it's going to, 13 years old is around the age I thought the training started. And then, but they made it, I don't know, they made it like little 7-year-olds. So I was like, oh, okay. GTA have a drum set up in your house. And you should send some drum solos live stream, son. Yeah. I thought about doing some live streaming, playing and stuff like that. Have you ever seen the Spectacular Spider-Man show? Oh my God, that's the best Spider-Man show I think ever. Really, Spectacular Spider-Man. I love it. I own it on Blu-ray. Watched it when it was on TV. I love that show. And surprisingly, an amazing theme song. If you haven't seen it yet, check out Geeky Drummer. If you type in Geeky Drummer Spectacular Spider-Man, you'll see a video of me drumming along to that theme song, which is a great theme song. I mean, there's already 2 awesome Spider-Man theme songs, and the fact that they're able to pull off a third, come on, spectacular Spider-Man, spectacular, that's such a great song. And then I love the 90s one, and then of course Spider-Man. I mean, all really good Spider-Man theme songs. And isn't it dope that we get the Ramones in our MCU Spider-Man? Am I the only one that's super stoked about that? It hits the geek spot so hard. I love hearing Ramones and Spidey together. It's just like my 2 loves, like coming together in one. Yeah. So anyway, speaking of Ramones, I just heard. Have you guys heard? Never mind. For the first time, I just heard Agnostic Front's cover of Blitzkrieg Bop. Any guys that like it, Agnostic Front at all? Type in Agnostic Front Blitzkrieg Bop. It's kind of an interesting sound, but I like it. I like it. The falling in the straight line. I don't know. I kind of like the way he sings it, like that. I don't know. Roger Murray's singing voice is cool with that song. I like it. But anyway, do you recommend the Fearsome Foes Spider-Man? That's a great Spider-Man figure. It depends on how much you like the Toybiz days. You know what I mean? There are the problems with the Toybiz days figures, but you still have the good to go along with them. Have you family from Mexico? Sí, tengo familia en Mexico. Sí. That's all the Spanish I know. No, that's a lie. I have family like in Mexico, Guatemala, Venezuela, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and España, and I think that's at my mom's side of the family they're like all over the world and stuff. So yeah. Oh, why? Someone wrote, why isn't there a dope ass? You got, thank you, Transformer Nut. How do you feel about 90s X-Men and last season? Oh my God, dude. Okay, so thank you for the question. I had been watching the Fox Kids X-Men and I just fell off. And I need to, I'm like halfway through season 4. I believe season 5 was the last season. So I need to finish watching it and get to there. I don't think I actually made it back in the day when the show was airing. I didn't make it as far to the very last season. I think I started to drop out of comic book stuff around that time. When I got to around 13 years old, like it was like the double whammy of Pamela Anderson becoming like the #1 focus of my life, and the Clone Saga and Age of Apocalypse not being like ruining comic books for me. I hated the Clone Saga. I hated Age of Apocalypse. So it's like those two things, those two comic book stories, Pamela Anderson and just reckless boners. Like it just did, and music really hitting hard in my life too. Around 13, I mean, come on, man. That's when like Offspring was like a huge, like that Offspring Smash album was just on repeat. Green Day, Dookie, Rancid, and Out Come the Wolves. Like those bands and a whole bunch of others like were coming into my life, and I started to get obsessed with that. But I didn't actually branch out to some other, punk bands until a little bit later on in high school, like with NoFX and Bad Religion and some other bands I didn't really get into until like a little bit later in high school. I was a little late on some of the other bigger bands. Some of the other bigger bands, right? All right. Do you know some German people? I know German Americans, I know some German Americans, but not any. I don't know any German people, but I would like to. I would like to visit Germany. And there's all kinds of different places that I would like to visit. So yeah, if anyone is, I was going to say, invite me to, it would be great if you invited me over to the next convention. Oh, wait, that's not happening. This is the next convention right here. I love the Ramones cover. There was a popular action figure stop motion back during YouTube's origin called Spider-Man Resurrection. It used the Ramones version of the theme in the intro a lot. Ooh, sounds cool. I should look that up. Let's see, Spider-Man Resurrection. Sorry, but let's do a look up right over here. Spider-Man Resurrection. Look up Spider-Man Resurrection. All right, cool. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be. Is it the Ultimate Spider-Man? Oh, no. Stop. It's a stop motion thing. All right, cool. I'll watch it later. For now, I'm on a live stream, but I have that window open now. I'll check it out later. Do you think you will get the Age of Apocalypse wave before this home virus is over? I might. I mean, my big concern is the Crimson Dynamo wave. I want that. I wanted that wave a lot more than the Age of Apocalypse wave. So, yeah. And BPHK, you will have to wait till around 2 p.m. to get an answer to that question. Your videos rock. Thank you, Judo. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the Age of Apocalypse wave until this is over. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I do. But I hope to score that set and review those figures. I need to read Age of Apocalypse, man. I got to give that another shot. I still have some of my Age of Apocalypse comics from when I was a kid, so I'll probably read those again first. I live just outside. I live 15 minutes away outside of San Francisco, Shark. What are your thoughts on the X-Men Days of Future Past? Oh, the story is great. I love that story, and I love the movie too. One of my favorite X-Men movies. Favorite Build-A-Figure of all time? What is it? Ooh, Owen, that's a horrible question. People can answer that for you. Any hot toys you're excited for this year? Yes. The hot toys I'm looking forward to. Man, I've had to cool it on Hot Toys big time. But there are some. I was actually just looking through some of my pre-orders, and now I gotta remember. Um, what did I? Oh, okay. That there is one that is on top of my head, and that is the Miles Morales into the Spider-Verse hot toy figure. That's not going to come out for a while. And Sean Long was over the place a couple weeks ago, like right before things got really hardcore out here with Corona. And we were talking about, like, why isn't everybody freaking out about that figure? I was like, dude, then look at, we're both like, just like, oh my God, that is going to be such an awesome figure. Dude, he has all the parts to make a street clothes version Miles and a full-on Miles Spidey mode, and you get the removable, you get the the mask pulled up on the head, and all the accessories and everything, man. Like, that figure looks like it's going to just be one of the best Hot Toys figures ever. I don't know. I think it looks just amazing. I can't wait to get it. But yes, the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales is like the #1 Hot Toy figure on my mind right now. I am super pumped for that figure. I think it's going to look awesome. I think it's going to be an awesome figure. And I think a lot of people right now that aren't jumping on that pre-order are going to miss out, because the Into the Spider-Verse Part 2 is going to drop around the same time that figure is going to come out. People are going to want that figure. By the time that movie comes out, figure's going to be sold out. And people are going to be, oh, no, I didn't miss out on it. And I'm telling you, man, that figure is going to be amazing. I am not that rich, so I only have Spider-Man Far From Home Marvel Legends. So I'm not that rich either, but I can sell other things, so I guess I am rich enough to I could afford it. But there's things you could do to make money, man. There's things you could do. You could prioritize, You could make it happen. You can make moves, wash some cars or get another job on top of the job you may already have, or sell some stuff off, but you can make it happen, right? Unless you're going through like some serious hardcore times, then, well, that's a whole different thing. Shouldn't even be thinking about buying action figures in that case. Like, when I was buying supplies for the kids and stuff like that, it was one of the I swear, when I was buying extra supplies for the family, it was the only time I could think of where I did not go to the section first. I didn't actually even go to the section that time. I didn't even go to the section at all. I just went for the goods. Like, my mind was thinking, what do the kids need? What do we need for the house? Like, figures, just not on the brain. So if you're in a hardcore mode of, hey, we got to take care of business, figures should not be on the brain. You got to be thinking about the essentials. So you shouldn't even be thinking, oh, I don't have money for that. I mean, I wasn't even trying to think about figures at that time. But a little later on, I was saying, okay, now payday's coming up. Now it's going to be time to get some figures. So we're considering making a gaming channel. No, I have the Twitch, and that's about, that's about as far. And I'm barely on the Twitch. I just don't play games that much. It's like, if I have a spare half hour, I'm gonna practice my drums. I want to play drums. What are your thoughts on the Taskmaster and Red Guardian and Black Widow movie? Ooh, I don't know, but you may have to find out. If you stay up to date, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. You may just figure out what I think about those figures this week or today. I don't know. May have a video going up today. All right, and the collector documentary part 5. I really want to have come up this year. I have a script for it. I even did a little bit of a script reading on Patreon. Patrons seem to really dig what I read for them and everything. So I'm excited for it because I like the script. So, did you unbox the figures yet? No, I only unboxed one. Why is the Bro Thor wave so hard to find? I don't know. You got to jump on them quick if you're able to. So, what are your thoughts on the new Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and Zamasu? Zamasu looks really cool. The new Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, I don't know. I have one already, so it's like, I don't know why I need a second Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. I'd love to send you some artwork to your P.O. Box. Been heavily inspired by Todd McFarlane, maybe a Venom drawing. Oh, yeah, please send, Or or make a copy of it if you want to keep your original artwork. But yeah, I'd like to see your art. Send it in the P.O. Box. If you guys have letters and artwork you want to send my way, send it to P.O. Box 384 Pacifica, California, 94044. Do you have a Discord channel or anything, or Patreon only stuff? Yeah, it's I don't have a. I have a Discord that I haven't used in a long time, but yeah, all the exclusive stuff is on Patreon. People that do extra for the channel, keep the channel running. Do my best to give back while still providing quality content over here, because nobody deserves to be punished for, you guys know the speech. Come on, tired. Are you going stir crazy yet, Russ? Yes, I'm not going stir crazy as much as like really anxious about wanting to play music with people. Like, again, this channel is for adult collectors. Just giving a little disclaimer. I have music. I'm starting to feel the musical blue balls forming, and it hurts more than actual blue balls, because you can at least, if you get actual blue balls, you can at least remedy that with masturbation. But there's nothing like actually playing music with your friends that really, nothing replaces that. So it's oh, you're 12. Well, you're banned from the channel. There you go. Hide user. There you go. That's how that works. If you say that you're under 13, you're gonna have to get removed. But if you don't say anything and I don't know, well, there's nothing I can do about that, right? So don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, okay? No hagas como un gran pendejo, okay? Pendejos. I like saying pendejos, like pendejo, like that. What's your thoughts on 2016? How do you feel 2016 Deadpool Juggernaut figure? Ooh, I hope we get. Oh yes, yeah. That's right. I remember Toy Fair. I am so stoked for the Fox movie figures. Yes, all about the Fox movie figures. Cannot wait. Have you seen the full power damage Jiren? Yes, I did see the final fight, or the final form battle Jiren, and it looks sick. I'm going to want it. I'm not going to be super bummed out if I end up not getting it, but I am going to want it. I really liked Jiren a lot. What do you think about me sending you a statue? Yeah, I like statues. I mean, I appreciate gifts. I'm grateful for gifts. So yeah, thank you. I would probably do a 4K video talking about it and whatnot. So appreciate. I actually just pre-ordered a statue on Sideshow. Hopefully, if I'm able to get it, I'll be able to afford it. I don't know if I will, but I'll make it work. But it's a must get for me. It's the Sideshow Psylocke statue where she's walking with her legs crossed, and it makes the cheeks kind of like, I like that so much. So I had to pre-order that, and it's just a beautiful looking piece all the way around. It has a little bit of that Olivia Munn Psylocke style to it. Also means a lot because I did hit on Olivia Munn at Comic-Con after, like at a bar or something after Comic-Con one time. I didn't really hit on her. I was just a stupid belligerent drunk, and it was just it was embarrassingly funny. So you guys, for those of you that are old enough to go out there and and try to pick up on women and say nice things to them and try to get them to like you and all that stuff, you have to expect them to reject you. You go into it knowing that you get rejected, and that's why I'm like, I'm going to raise my daughters like, hey, don't be afraid to be mean to these guys. They need to know how to handle it, and you don't deserve a guy that can't handle it. You got to just face the rejection. Constantly, I have a boyfriend, and then like, oh, where's your boyfriend at? Oh, he's over there getting anything. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. You get used to that kind of stuff. But that's what it was like talking to Olivia Munn. I just want to say, I was like, Jerry Nightmare was there, so embarrassing. So I just want to say, like, really, really beautiful, like really, really hot. You did such a good job and everything, and I know you hear it all the time. And she's like, okay, thanks. I'm like, all right, thank you. Like, please go away. Like, all right, thank you. I'm like, all right, I'll get out of here, but really hot, like, such a stupid ass. And it was so funny because I told Charlita one about it, because I know she wasn't gonna, I know she wasn't gonna like all of a sudden like go like, oh my god, this is the sexiest man meat I've ever seen in my entire life. Shartimus Prime. You know what I mean? I knew that wasn't going to happen, but it was just kind of, it was just, so, you know, I just thought it was just funny. Like the whole thing, I just thought was just humorous. And I told Charlita One about it, and she had no idea who Olivia Munn was at the time. And she was like, "What? Who's this bitch? Who the hell are you talking to?" I'm like, "No, it's like Olivia Munn. Olivia who?" I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, it's like me trying to hit on Scarlett Johansson. It's not happening. There's just no way. It's just really funny, you know? And yeah, so I thought it was great. But yeah, man, for you guys, you know, going out there in the world, you know, talking to women, flirting with women, expect the rejection. Expect it. Just go into it expecting the rejection. You will build the confidence. And remember that they made the mistake missing out on you. That's how it works, all right? You go flirt and talk to a girl, and she don't like you, well, hey, that's her fault. That's she's missing out, right? That's the way I've always seen it. Me, a cashier, scans toilet paper. Her, I have a boyfriend. It's yeah, so, oh, buddy, don't I know? Yeah, so the rejection is just part of it, man. And then you start developing this thing where you just don't care, but you're just going through the motions of it anyway. And then one day you meet somebody that's actually like you really like, and they actually like you, like they're charmed by you, and things kind of can move forward. Collector's Digest, thank you so much. Charters Prime, I'm in the automotive industry and I'm off until the 30th. I am sorry, man. I love my collection and have hot toys, legends, and more, but I find myself getting bored. Do you experience this ever? I love my collection, have hot toys, legends, and more, but I find myself getting bored. If you're getting bored at all, well, I recommend diving more into ACBA. If you're getting bored, there's a lot of things you can do with your figures to kick things up a notch. So I recommend jumping into the ACBA, getting into more displaying, and that I have a lot of. I've actually been diving in more and more. If you guys notice, I've been putting, like, you can see the tissue paper right there. Been using the Book Nice 10 recommended tissue paper on the lights, so you get these cool glowing effects and stuff like that. So doing things like that will really kick up the fun factor. And then yeah, and then another recommendation is watching my YouTube videos, of course. I do some promotion. No, but for real, the displaying part, changing up the displays and doing different things with displaying, I think is a really cool stuff. And I'm sorry about you being out of work to the 30th. I appreciate the contribution. Hopefully they're taking care of you in the meantime. You know, is Ematron sleeping? Yeah, I think she is. Can I draw you a cartoon? Of course you can, Ghost. Hi from Argentina. I love the Argentinian accents. You guys have the prettiest accents. I swear. I love the Argentina. It's got like Italian and kind of mixed in there. Cuando se hablan muy bonito. All right, so and I've been able to spot it too. I've heard the accent. I'm like, I like the Hot Toys Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I need to get one. I don't have a Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Any one of them I'm going to pick up eventually. That's one of the figures on my list. I don't really talk about the figures, my wish list of figures, because first off, it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? I don't like coming off as somebody who's like asking you guys for stuff. I mean, I ask for your letters and artwork because I want to interact with you guys. You know what I mean? But it's also very much appreciated when you guys send like action figures. Like Tyler just sent me a big time badass mini mates right there, which I'm going to do a 4K video of soon. So, hey, Green Room Collectibles at the same time as me showing this. So I love it when you guys send me goodies and stuff like that too, but I don't try to make that a priority. I don't try to push that on you guys. I don't think that's fair to push that. But so what was I getting at? But I love talking about the different stuff, and yeah, I made the statue myself. All right. R.A. Lee Chavez. I'd be down to check it out, man. I will show it in a video. I will show it in an unboxing video at the very least. I like the Irish accent. The Irish accent, I like that too. I grew up next to Irish people. You know what's really funny, man, is I grew up on like the most diverse street that you could probably freaking imagine for the 80s. Like, it was a trip. I never thought of it as anything as anything else. It wasn't weird for me as a kid, but like, yeah, there were the Hanleys like right next door to us, or Irish. Right across the street from us was Levi's family, who were African American, and then we have a Venezuelan family right across the street from there, and then next to that, and then next to them was like Joe and his family, like really all American family. But right next to them was the German family, and then on the other side, next to the Irish people, was an Arabic family. So it was like Arabic, Irish. My household's mixed, half white, half Hispanic, and then black, Hispanic, and American, like American apple pie, German. That's kind of very, very diverse street. I had a very fortunate upbringing for sure. I like to brag about that because my parents gave us a lot in drums. Anybody that's a drummer, for the most part, you can't afford a drum set as a teenager in crappy household situations. For the most part, most drummers, I feel like, tend to kind of grow up with like being in a pretty good situation, and I definitely grew up in a great situation. On the Marvel Legends documentary, your wife predicted the corona when she kept telling you to buy toilet paper. Yeah, I know. That's right. I did not talk to Tom Brady in high school. I thought he was just some douchebag. I had a chance to, but I didn't want to talk to him. I had no reason to talk to him. I was walking the hallway, and someone was like, "Hey, man, there's Tom Brady." And I looked over, and there's Tom Brady, tall white guy, standing next to two other tall white guys. And I'm like, yeah, douchebags. I was not, I was, I don't know. I was an angsty teenager, kind of like, I got picked on by some jocks and stuff. So to me, it was just like a group of assholes. Like Tom Brady just looked like any other asshole that would pick on me. That's what he was in my eyes at that time. Just another jock dickhead that would gladly bully me. You know what I mean? I got bullied. Hey, would you believe that? I was also voted most shy in grade school. So for those of you that are younger, especially teenagers, and you have dark days, especially the consecutive dark days, right? You know, because I had a lot of dark days when I was when I was getting no, I'm not going to ban you, dude, but I'm going to remove the comment. How about that? The dark days in high school and stuff like that, my dad told me, like, one day this will pass. Like, this will pass. It's not going to last like this forever. And I remember, like, okay, I'm going to believe you. And that really, I held on to that, and that really made me feel better. But it's true, man. Like, think of yourself as, if you're in high school, especially if you're going through, dark times and stuff, just look at it as, he definitely is a douchebag goof. Is it because he left the Patriots? He's definitely a douchebag. See, I knew all the way back since high school that Tom Brady was a douchebag. I didn't know Tom Brady. We went to the same high school for a brief period of time. You hear it here first. He was not an asshole to me or anything like that, though. It was one of those things. I turned around and looked at him, and when someone you don't know just looks at you and just kind of blink, that was like our interaction right there. I didn't say hi to him. I had no reason to say hi to him. And I mean, the number one reason why I thought he was a douchebag had nothing to do with him personally. It was because they held a whole assembly thing and made a big deal about him and stuff like that at school. And I was like, oh, why does this douchebag get a whole assembly thing dedicated to him? Didn't know that he was going to be the greatest quarterback of all time, but he was doing really well in high school. I saw an interview of him talking about him not being that big or anything, or that doing that incredibly well in his high school days. But no, he was a big deal back then. So, yeah, the guy's been a big deal like the whole time. Hey, what's up, Mr. Joe Capone? Hope you're doing good, brother. I am excited for that figure. It looks like it's going to be an awesome figure. I know E. Rivera posted a review, but I mostly try to avoid reviews before, avoid other people's reviews until I review it myself. I don't like other people's videos kind of like influencing what I say. So I try to watch other people's videos after I post, even though sometimes, you know, like I just saw X-Men 87's Red Guardian review, but for the most part, I try to like, you know, chill. All right. I have to get going, you guys. It is 15 minutes past 1, and I wanted to stop at 1. I need to work on this review. I got to edit and post. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you had a good time. Stay safe. Do all the things you need to do. Be clean. Make sure you, I'm telling you stuff like I come from some place of authority, right? I collect action figures. You collect action figures, right? But no, but for real, just a thing that I think we should all keep in mind that we don't really talk about enough is like, let's do our grocery shopping for our older relatives and loved ones. You know what I mean? For real, like do the grocery shopping for them, drop it off in front of the door, let them pick it up, and keep your hands clean the whole time you're shopping and stuff like that. But shop for your elderly relatives. That's what I did yesterday. Shalita One and I dropped off groceries. So look out for your loved ones. Make sure they're okay. We are a world of awesome people. Let's not forget that. We are awesome people. And we will persevere and kick ass. And I will do my best to make very fun content for you guys throughout this whole week. Once again, fully edited reviews on the Crimson Dynamo Wave, back to back to back all week long as we chill, as everyone's chilling at home. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content that's coming up your way. Stay tuned. Today I will have Taskmaster. So stay tuned for that video. And then tomorrow I'll have probably Black Widow. Probably going to do Black Widow tomorrow. You know, do a Black Widow review tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys again. Mario, big fan from Mexico. Thank you so much for watching. And Samus, I can't wait. I got to go, man. I got to get to work. Got to work on the video. Nancy, thanks for hanging out. May the force be with you as well. And Aracely, thank you. And Green Room Collectibles, stay tuned, man. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys later. Awkward sign-off moment. Where's the button? Where does it go? I don't know where the button is. Oh, there's the button. All right.